It's about having a fast, good run and not just getting wrecked out the gate.
Yeah, and looking actually at their results, they played it twice yesterday. They took Heat to 30 rounds, which is pretty commendable. Heat have always loved Nuke. It's always been up there in their pool. And they beat the Astronauts 16-9. So, based only on what we saw yesterday,
Okay.
surely with this kind of lineup of K23, there's something here. At least there's something that's functional. So we should expect a little bit more than Mirage, at a minimum.
That's, I don't know if that's exactly a lofty expectation, but sure, yeah, we'll hope for that.
I'm just real, you know? I'm not going to pretend that this is going to be close.
We'll see. We'll see. I expect to be surprised because that's how I live my life, is expecting to be surprised, and that way I never am. It's the next level. xsepower will get an opener. They didn't have very many of those. Now they've got two. Very nice play from xsepower here. And suddenly, well, things could get interesting, and there's the pistol just about delivered to them. Unless KENSI can pull off some serious heroics, which it was good on Mirage, but I don't know about this good. We might finally get a K23 round. Here's the start they needed. They needed this hot start. They needed the pistols to go with them. With them they have. KENSI spotted. Don't fight him one by one, please. And Raijin will put him down. There was no way he's getting away from that one.
No. And no frags for forZe either.
No.
And it's already going as well as Mirage.
Oh, that just kind of hurts to say. Painful.
Probably going better.
Yeah, I mean, I would say so, decidedly. You actually have a chance to build. Last time it was completely isolated around when the economy was already completely out of whack for forZe. So, yes, a chance to build, a chance to do something, a chance to make dreams happen here for K23. Their dreams? Counter-Strike. Dubs, wins, victories, championships, a spot at ESL Challenger Melbourne. It all starts here in round number 2. Just Glocks on the other side. Nice same kind of problem.
We love those dreams. It's truly what the open circuit is made of. Open qualifiers, close qualifiers, Melbourne, Conference, Pro League, World Ranking, invites to the big IEMs, form into the majors. That's what it's all about.
It all starts here. First, a run back after getting 16-1 by forZe. Next, Raijin raising the major trophy.
Is it one of those tweets where it just has lose first map 16-1, win series, win qualifier, question mark?
Yes,
I think so. Pro League.
Make it to every tournament. Become world #1, top of the rankings. No one's died yet in K23. It's only been 2 rounds, but that is always nice to see, just in terms of getting the bank up early on Nuke, which is a hard thing to do. Nuke economy is a very useful thing to have. Jerry! Okay. Took about every bullet in his gun, but he did get the opener, and Shalfie got a kill elsewhere. So now, good situation, especially with KENSI now down secret. They abandoned ramp, but do they really want to? They could just go back. Are they going to go for vent drop here? What's the read? They're walking A. They're walking A. Problem's still on the hut, and now he's been dealt with. So, okay, the guns come out, and K23 goes down. If Nori gets this kill, it's a team ace. Raijin's just going to save. So send Nori on the hunt. Give me that team ace. It's the most beautiful scoreline in Counter-Strike. But forZe actually have no idea where he is, so I'm not even sure they're going to hunt too hard.
That flick from Zorte was absolutely disgusting. A little bit cleaner than Jerry with W held down. That's Jerry. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. He loves the SMGs and he still thinks he's using it as he's
Jerry
running.
Doesn't play by your rules. You can't change Jerry. Jerry's totally radical.
I never want him to change.
Yeah, that's right. That's a true Counter-Strike fan right there. You want Jerry to change? I want you to change.
He's perfect the way he is.
Well, what is also perfect is that forZe didn't drop a body in that one, right? So, I mean, we were optimistic for K23, and now they're running a timeout right now to figure out what they're actually going to do in this round. Clax has already invested, so presumably they're going to invest. They saved one rifle, but all of that economic money they built up by not losing anybody through the first 2 rounds, well, it could unravel pretty quickly in this one.
Indeed. And this is actually kind of good proof that saving second without a bomb plant is the play, because K23 didn't do anything wrong before the first gun round, and they've still only got 1900 loss bonus, and their buy is so much worse than their opponents, even though they kept second round clean. So the economy is really tough on CT right now, even if you're winning pistol. And if they lose this round, there will be many an eco to follow.
So begins. Ooh, that's a tag. That's a tag for xsepower. Tag indeed. Now, can he build upon it? Still going to take this control outside. They still want to challenge xsepower. Oh my goodness! If X-Rays could talk, what could have been in that moment? Oh, there's the tag. There's the kill. It was a collapse as well through to Nori, so it did damage. But xsepower has finally collected the one that he wanted. Now it's pressure on to Clax. Clax burning, can't stay on top. Jerry gets a nice entry there. That brings the numbers back at whack. They're not going to take advantage of it just yet. They're not going to move in. There is a player, Mustang, who would have challenged them, but instead it seems like they might pressure ramp, and so X5 is going to be sent to receive them. Oh, Jerry is on one right now. What a ripper of a shot precision in that. And now it is unraveling. Problem will at least find one, but his toesies are spotted and he is exterminated. It's all on the Raijin, who at this point is likely just going to try and save. His rifle valuable this round, not really very doable at all, and forZe have no chain 2. The bank is broken for K23. It is that disaster scenario we spoke of, and, well, this is a tough pill to swallow early for K23.
And Jerry, just an absolute bulldozer. Heading in first, getting frags. That was a man deficit, and they made it look easy. K23, the wheels are starting to again fall off. A few issues, bit of disjointedness, and forZe, they just took out of control and just put so much map pressure on, and K23 had no info, no response, and were called out left, right, and center. So it's certainly still early doors, Mike, but I'm already nervous. forZe are looking much stronger, and now the guns are out.
Yeah. All right, how do you maximize Raijin in this one? Do you just try and keep the gun alive on the next? Do you try and put him in a position to win? Where do you play him? How do you do this on Nuke, Alan?
I would say, well, from an internal team perspective, the best thing to do is just ask the player, what do you want to do? How are you going to have the most effectiveness? He doesn't need to save. He can buy in the next anyway, so make him comfortable. It looks like he's just towards outer. Whilst this inner stack is on the cards. Molotov is going to force Clax back, and there's so many players behind the silo. If they can catch someone off guard, but all the frags are
down.
Heading the way of forZe. This is looking brutal.
Zeus?
Taser, no!
Oh. Well, I mean, they've identified the stack, and they dealt with it, and Shelfie's the only player who even took damage in that one. They ran into the full 4 stack. Yes, it's just USPs, but still, Shelfie takes a bullet of damage, maybe 2, and that's it. That's all that K23 have to show for this. So
I think that's 1 bullet. Yeah.
I need K23 to show me something in this round. They don't even have to win it, Alan. I just need to believe that they could. Please.
Running out of hope here. We're running out of hope here on the cast, and we're 6 rounds in.
Please. It's so early. It's only a 1 round lead. Show us. Oh, there's 2 players down secret. They've been completely uncontested. There's no presence outside. That's a gamble that K23 have made. And so this could be bad. xsepower is going down to address it, but it could be rough. Double man pushing towards Hot. They're getting unorthodox with it. Jerry is going to walk this smoke. Jerry thinks better of it. The bomb is down. And there's 2 players in trophy. Norby takes the first. Looking for the fight on the second. Do they expect a second player here? They don't. Uh-oh. Raijin down for the count. And Jerry is looking for more. There's a player right there. Jerry, what's he going to find up in the lobby? He clears this. Doesn't quite have the kill. His teammates aren't quick to respond. Zorta, now in a 1v3. Then they had to make me believe they've done that. Flax is somehow still alive in this, despite Zorta having a pretty good idea of where he's playing from. 8 bullets in the gun. 3 bodies to find. A player above, a player below. And a player just to his left. There is no safe haven. There is no quarter to run to. But these players are remarkably isolated. There's a chance. But a chance that Clax will deny. A huge 4K for the man to deliver K23 a gun round to make me believe here, Alan.
It's nice to see K23 a little more proactive. They were the ones pushing lobby, trying to take some fights. And it worked out okay, and that's the main thing, is just Mirage was always playing at forZe's pace. So at least they're taking a bit of initiative, trying to force their own game, and if for nothing else, that is a very welcome change. Still a long way to go here. Money's okay for forZe. A lot of chip damage early on. Comes over towards outer, so that's nice. But, oh, that's a nice entry, actually. xsepower hits the deck. So good start here for K23. Already looking a little improved.
Yeah, massively so. The magic of CT side nuke helping paper over some things. xsepower, they continue to try and test him. And he really continues to make them pay for it. That's a nice nade. My goodness, he's limping. Be a bit more hesitant about this one now. KENSI's exerted this presence outside, and look at where Jerry is. Look at where Jerry is, Alan.
He's always a snake in the grass, is Jerry. Always one partial taking a timing. But I think Raijin's away. You can see how he's posturing. He knows players can be close to elbow. So, unless somebody doesn't clear their corners, I don't think Jerry's going to get a great deal done.
Well, the thing is, they had to retrieve the bombers on top of Silo, right? Now that they've got it, maybe they group up with him. Maybe they go in towards the lower hit. At that point, they just have to deal with X5, who's been quiet so far this game. But no, it seems like their answer is up for 25 seconds. They no longer really have time to make this work. And now Jerry has been found, so that forward position yields nothing. Norby does damage, but at the time, what it is, are they even going to try this? The bomb's now down. Some logic for a save here, and indeed they will go for it. Just out of the clock, out of opportunities, and another strong round for K23 as they now put together 2 in a row.
Nice clean entries. Fairly simple stuff from there. Dealt with Jerry accordingly. So, yeah, keeping numbers alive. Bit of cash in the bank. Already going 4 times better than Mirage, so that's nice. And, might be CT Nuke, it might be a bias, but it is just nice to see K23 at least in the game. That is already a positive.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is. It feels almost patronizing to say, but after what we saw in Mirage and those first couple of gun rounds, you had to be feeling nervous. And instead, it does seem like we're going to have a fight on our hands, and that's what we're looking for here in this game of Counter-Strike. Look for a fight, a brawl, a battle. Boost up on the red box. Really a key point of emphasis here for forZe so far has been trying to take this fight outside. Mixed results. This time X5 in ramp gets one and done, but Raijin, does he expect Jerry? Oh, it's Shalfie this time. Never mind, not Jerry. But hey, there's always a player in this corner somehow, and they've got full control of ramp, but at this point, there's no presence down lower. There's 2 players through secret. So they can't really go for a vent drop.
I think they just have to save, surely.
Yeah, I think so. I think the bomb's got this site. This is a really tough retake to even attempt.
Well, we can see KENSI's in the vent, so if anybody goes down, they're dead immediately. Bomb plant comes in. Decision to be made from K23, and it's a quick call. Save it is. Good entries on ramp, but forZe are just applying so much pressure. They're getting all of Adder for free. They're pushing back players on ramp. They're finding entries there. And K23 just don't have any positioning to even rotate, let alone have information. So, choked out of the map on this round, and a few of the gun rounds earlier are K23.
Maintenance cycle 3. 2015. Man, they haven't done maintenance since 2015. A little nervous about the structural integrity of this nuclear power plant here, Alan.
Well, at least someone's keeping track.
Apparently.
Would be nice to retain that structural integrity. I like Nuke. I like it in the pool. I wouldn't like to see it blown away by a mishap.
A bit. Plays nicely. Doesn't really need touched right now. Mirage, on the other hand. Oh, play down the vent. Play down the vent. Shelfie got it. Found his timing, avoided the spam, didn't take a bullet of damage, and he's got all this control. And I don't think they know either. I'm not sure he made a lot of noise getting in there. Certainly didn't on the ladder itself, so K23 appear to be none the wiser. That could come back to bite them. forZe setting up for outside smokes. And so they're going to make their way down and hope someone gives them the response they're looking for. And tries to get down.
Plenty of players making their way over. Shelfie denying any chance of rotation through the vent, so the ramp player has the drop. That's going to be X5. xsepower picks that one up as X5 creeps down onto this catwalk. It's a really strong position, but he's going to need a little bit of help. xsepower is in attendance as Raijin collects the lurker, so it's a great setup and a great chance now for K23.
25 seconds as well. forZe have really run down this clock without a lot to show for it. Now they're going to have to make their move, and that time pressure is going to be on. Util being expended. Whatever they have remaining is getting tossed, but you got to go. 15 seconds. There's the clear. Great flashbang for it. The rat hole. They don't get the first, but the second is on. Oh, and Zorta once again continues his strong form here. That's a huge clear from KENSI, and the bomb is planted in the nick of time. Problem now in a 1v2. The players are low, to be fair. There's the first collected, but now his position is known. They don't have to fight him. They can wait for him to make the play. Bomb is ticking away. Problem does have a kit, but he's got no smoke, so he's going to have to face a little bit of cover on it. But on comes the tap. On comes the check. And the delete as well. 3 kills for KENSI. I think all headshots at that. And forZe maintain the lead.
Yeah, falling apart. Our K23. The reactor was running a little bit low, but when they hit that AZ5 button, it all went to pot. And there's your contractually obliged Chernobyl reference.
There we go. Never watched that show.
You have no idea what I'm on about.
Nope, not at all. But I appreciate it.
Somebody would in the chat.
Get in the chat! Tweet at Alan_Hender. That's Alan with 2 A's. And let him know whether you like that.
Let's just start the Valery Legasov fan page. And it will just be about Counter-Strike Nuke. And make no sense.
I'm into it. I'm into it. K23 are into trying to make a pistol play work right now. And forZe could actually play into this stack a little bit. They've loved a little lower play. There are a lot of pistols here, but this time it seems like that might not be the case. forZe are taking some control. They're getting in towards heaven, and as soon as they do peer over heaven, they're going to be like, oh, no one is here. Timing for KENSI. Timing for KENSI. Oh, there's a ton of pistols on his flank. KENSI, you got to look at secret. Timing could be everything here. A Molotov goes in, but they're already past it. They're already past it, and they get one. zorta doesn't expect more. It's a clown car of players. Now that was the bomb. You're right. That was the bomb. Oh, no. X5 has found another. How is this the round that's falling apart? They had so much control. They had the site with a bow wrapped on it. And now it's left to Shelfie and Norby to recover. And they've got very little time indeed. It's all on Norby. 25 seconds to get that bomb, to get it planted, or to get 2 kills. You can't be facing this. You don't have time. You don't have time. Norby, you need to get that bomb. This kill doesn't even matter if he can't get that bomb down to dirt. He's got to sprint it. 11 seconds. He's been tagged. The face was even a risk, but now he's got to deal with heaven. The shot has to be perfect, and he knows he's got a plant here. Clax isn't even checking, but there it is. The bomb did at least go down, but what a catastrophe for forZe. A catastrophe of their own making, and K23 capitalize.
Should have saved the Chernobyl reference for this round, because that was quite the catastrophe. Timing was not with forZe. KENSI put the molly down, they run out in front of it, and it all goes downhill from there. I don't think they necessarily played it that badly. That was just a pure freak piece of timing. So, forZe still doing okay in my books. Still T-side nuke, they still got cash in the bank, they still build upon this. But K23 given an absolute lifeline back into this game.
See, oh, they're going fast. They want to accelerate. No chance to get flanked if you are on the front. But, okay, it hasn't worked out very well. So, you just get erased on the quick take in towards A. Those initial hits weren't working out. The bodies were stacked up for K23, and K23 now slide back into the lead. And not only that, but denying a bomb plant here. The money is tight for forZe. Here's the chance for K23 to really make a CT side of this. They've already conceded 5 rounds. You don't really want to give too much more over to forZe. So it's time to stack. Time to build. Create something here.
Feels like we've got a match in our hands. Clax. Great CT half so far. xsepower towards Outer hasn't looked too shabby either, but it's truly been Clax, that inner bomb site. It's just been an absolute pillar on the defense, unbreakable. Made it some strong marble here's. And Clax, much better performance from map 1, and they needed somebody to step up to turn this series around.
Test the op. Bait the op. I have to say, it does feel like there's a lot of rounds where forZe have just kind of been like, I don't know, let's fight the op outside. There's not a lot to give them an advantage in it, but they seem to be really dogged in the belief that they can take out xsepower. Obviously, as well, xsepower history with this team on the forZe roster that really made the name of this organization back in the day. Been a long time since then. Jerry, the only surviving member, as I recall. Don't think so. It was on that roster.
When did KENSI come in? That's the question.
Oh,
I think you're right. I believe it was a little bit later. I think KENSI came in after the xsepower removal. I can't remember who the other player was. Oh, Face Crack. I think he replaced Face Crack.
Oh, here comes the tags. No, not going to work it there. xsepower. Looking for the duel outside. This time you've got the opener for forZe. That is something they haven't had in a while. The aggression from Raijin is not rewarded. That's going to be a problem. Who's got to deal with them from within the vents. X5 is as well made his way on down, but as we saw before, that setup can be interrupted. There's a push from Hut. There's a push from Hut and an encounter with Shelfie. No, I think Shelfie might be on the roof. Somebody's on the roof. Either way, Problem finds the bomb. That's a big one. A second as well. Problem is becoming exactly that for the forZe side, as he has just completely upset the apple cart of this round. They overlooked the vent. A Problem made them pay the price for it. He gets that third. Shouldn't have had that at all. One bullet would have just about done him in. And now the lower presence is completely shut down. There's 2 players on high, but that doesn't matter. They don't have the bomb. They don't have any control. There's really nothing they can do with this positioning for Jerry and Shelfie. And insult to injury. Get hit with a no-scope.
That is that's a kick in the nuts. To put it lightly. Problem, as he said, being just that, as he hit in the vent, they slipped past, they had no idea. He comes in from behind. X5 never truly got activated, but he would have been the insurance policy anyway. He was down towards low and ready to play off Problem's contact. So, Can't really blame forZe for not checking it. Maybe a Molotov would have been nice in towards the vents. But K23, quite simply, are playing much better individually than Mirage. This is, of course, a stronger half. CT side Nuke can be a little bit more, you know, play your standard game and you're going to do okay. And it's nice to see the individuals at least getting a foothold in this series.
All right, so I've gone back to check. And I think, technically, xsepower and Zorta might have had a tiny bit of overlap, but it was like a month. Basically, xsepower and FaceCrack went out as Zorta and KENSI were coming in. This is how this one's worked out.
I'm going to check that because I hunch you wrong.
About what? The overlap or the timing?
Yeah, because they had a long trial period during 2021.
I mean...
Or maybe it was the end of
Never
2020.
I'm always right, Alan. And Raijin's right now, but oh my goodness, this could be bad. X5, that's a critical kill. That's a critical kill to keep him off of a bomb plant. They're not expecting this position, but now he gets dropped in his advantage. Oh, it's all unraveled here. K23, it's all coming apart. xsepower gonna have to control it. Missiles chasing in. Oh, what a shot with the P250. Shalfie alone, 50 seconds. xsepower is low, but he's got the AWP. That's all he needs is just one click. And this one's over. Got no read on Shalfie's position, but that smoke will give a lot of info. That'll tell a story. Just meant to be a distraction. Pull his focus to one side. Allow Shalfie out the other. It has worked, in fairness. What's the read? 20 seconds. Shalfie gets through. And he's going to plant right in front as well. Doesn't want to try and escape. He'll just stick on it. xsepower's not sure what site it's planted on. There we go. Now he's figured it out. Had to echolocate for a second. So he's coming on through with the AWP, but no, he's bailing. What's happening here, Alan?
Does he think it's A?
He thinks it's A. He's wrong. Okay, so goes the round. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
But the bombs sound...
Yep. Yeah, no, they're different.
I can understand one player getting it wrong, but aren't all his teammates calling that it's B?
Apparently not.
What just happened?
Well, forZe won a 6th round on the T side. In fairness, without heroics from xsepower, they would have won it.
forZe would have won that 0 versus 1.
True. You're right. He was very confused about where that bomb was. That's unfortunate. Well, okay, we're just going to move on from that one. We're not going to talk about it. K23, they still do have 8 rounds at least on their CT side, but that was a chance to make it look a lot better, and xsepower was obviously on the tear. That's the kind of round that can deflate you a little bit, but xsepower has no interest in being deflated. Gonna absolutely crush the opening pick in this one to try and get one more round in the half. X5 is so blind. And in the blind fight, Jerry comes out on top. But not for long. Holy cow, the op has no interest in letting this bomb be planted anymore. xsepower is taking matters into his own hands. He's absolutely dominating this game right now. Raijin could get the timing here. KENSI, does he overlook this position? Was thinking about it, but no, the timing does not work out. And now it's all about getting past this AWP. It's all about getting past this op, and the support is there. Clax is on. It's all on Normie. He's got 4 to find. There's one. But blinded up. Can he get any more? xsepower just has to not fight. His teammates are coming. The cavalry is almost here. He's trying to buy time, and he hasn't been able to. 50 seconds. But it will be a problem to put it away. 9-6, a lead for K23 to send us to the half.
It's a beautiful life. It's a beautiful life, don't you think? It's a beautiful life. don't you think? If we go down, we go down in history. If we go down, we go down in history. If we go down, if we go down, if we go down, we go down in history. If we go down, we go down in history. It's a beautiful life. It's a beautiful life, don't you think? It's a beautiful life. It's a beautiful life, don't you think? If we go down, we go down in history. If we go down, we go down in history. If we go down, if we go down, if we go down, we go down in history. If we go down, we go down in history. Beautiful life. Beautiful life, don't you think? It's a beautiful life. It's a beautiful life, don't you think? It's a beautiful life. It's a beautiful life, don't you think? It's a beautiful life. It's a beautiful life, don't you think? If we go down, we go down in history. If we go down, we go down in history.
And we're back here. K23, despite some confusion in round number 14, do emerge with a 9-6 half, a lead at that, but it's the T side that came apart on Mirage, and it's the T side where they're going to need to close things here on Nuke, Alan.
Indeed, indeed. Feels like important pistol actually for forZe. They need to stabilize a tad, and that is not how they want to start this campaign. Nature finished the job. Jerry just about to get out of dodge. His xsepower is taking a lot of space towards outer, so forZe got a lot of things to worry about. And it's KENSI though under pressure, gives up ramp, falls back, being chased down. The Glock train, all too strong.
It is indeed. Ooh, okay, nice shot for Shelfie, but still a lead for K23. The Glocks are coming for Shelfie as well. They realize they don't need to fight around the corner. Leave him. Let him do his thing. Back away. Shelfie with his P250. This is a save? Okay, alright. They got a kit, they got armor, they've got a smoke, they've got a P250, and they're gonna save this one. Round win K23, 10 on the board here, double digits for the squad.
I would not have expected this after Mirage.
No.
Pistol rounds have helped, but forZe don't have the same tenacity and confidence at the moment. It's K23 that are stabilised. Relax. Those new players looking good. xsepower even better. It's a nice highlight from Norvi. I look forward to that being in a frag movie, but it made no difference to the round.
Oh my god. I was wondering why he's poking in for some exits and he just kills everybody. Drops a rifle over to Zorte. Hey man, I think you should give it back. He doesn't have armor, that's the issue. He bought the rifle, but he can't get the armor, so it's a deagle instead. My goodness, that's some snappy USP play. Yeah, you're still going to lose the round, but hey, at least make it look cool. X5 gets the entry. Jerry with the CZ. Okay. Got a little bit. Jerry, no, it's the 5-7 era. And it's all falling apart. Without armor, nor we can't hang on there. And a 2v4. Zorta might just want to save this M4.
Will be the call. K23 keeping it simple. And winning out on the duels as they decide to roll their way onto the A-bomb site. So 11 it's going to be. forZe will have to swallow the eco in the following. And I'll tell you what I'm excited by, Mike, now in this series is forZe are now under pressure. They played all of Mirage. Full confidence, swinging out, taking every fight. So far ahead, massive leads. They can make mistakes and it made no difference to the result. Now they're under a bit of pressure. Loser of this series is eliminated. So forZe are back against the wall. I want to see what they can do.
Terrorists win.
You may not get to see it in this round. In fact, I'd be surprised if you did. forZe do like a little cheeky buy when perhaps they shouldn't, but they really shouldn't here. So they won't. A little bit of investment, another CZ up for Jerry, an HE available. See if they can make any noise in this one with what they're able to provide. Seems like it's going to be a ramp play. No one is home to receive them. Maybe KENSI can swing back in from hell, but he's up top. It's definitely not happening. Now he'll come down to face.
You get blocked by the smoke though, so might have a rethink. There's a boost behind credit card, Mike. xsepower on that M4. Doesn't look like it's going to come into play, but I would love K23 to go back to outer just to see what happens. I want to know.
Well, it was ramped the whole time. It was just what they wanted. They were just waiting for that smoke fade. They've got it. KENSI! That drops the bomb, actually. Obviously, that'll be immediately retrieved, but that does give information over. The question is, can forZe get in place in time to do anything about this? Not really. Bombs planted. Going to make it expensive. Jerry not going to get the first, but Zorta set up for the next. There's the swing. Norby in the corner with the USP. Somehow the molly doesn't burn him in time. And so he does get something out of that base pistol. Rifles retrieved here. Raijin is going to get naded, but he limps away. KENSI was not expecting this swing. Now Schalfie with the gun. Does he want to save it? Does he want to try and go for some heroics? 1v2, but no time to get the defuse on. It would just be the kills he was going for. And well, we'll keep the gun up instead.
That was too close for comfort. KENSI, Deagle shot was amazing. But in towards the double doors into control. They could easily have lost those duels. And the round tips on its head, so a little bit nerve-wracking. They win the round. They keep a few players alive. This is what we're here for. The gun round. zorta,
Yes.
Phenomenal first map. By far the best player on the server. But thus far on Nuke, he's been the lesser of his counterparts. So zorta, give us some of that Mirage. Good stuff.
They're putting him in ramp. So is xsepower holding court outside pretty much entirely in the first half, but this time it's not going to be the case with the AWP. Oh, he's going down secret. Never mind. Making his way all the way around. Checking to see if there was a vent drop. Checking for this. Checking for that. Making sure he's not going to get upset here. But it's Raijin working outside who can actually wrap in towards mid, and he's not spotted. He's not checked. This could be bad. Oh, there's a freebie. Schalfie did not have his assignment covered. And now he's going to at least be able to correct that mistake. But still, it's pressure on towards the upper site. Norby falters as a result. Really nice play from K23. And locked out of sight. forZe might just give this one up.
Bomb has been planted.
Unless KENSI finds something here. I think they'll have to. X5 dancing with the devil a tad as he peeks from Squeaky. Oh.
Is there an aid?
Slight
There is,
shot.
he said.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
timing. Well, that one was just rude. X5. At least he has dealt with that shot. Miss. Never
They
a
have to
good
save his
sign.
guns. They have
They
to save
really
these.
do. They're
need to
sticking
buy
around way
again.
too long.
They can't let K23 get up to 14 with money in the bank. That would be too much.
I mean, do you think they're really going to buy around these? Their money
They have to.
is...
They have to. You have to buy here.
Okay,
Or you
Shelfie
lose the
can drop
game.
2 rifles. It's actually better. It's not bad. Jerry can play with an SMG or even get a rifle drop from Sorte. Yeah, okay. It'll work out. So it's got to happen now. That last one, I mean, they just allow Raijin around in towards Mini, right? Uncontested, unchecked. Shelfie not watching it. Loses his teammate on sight. It's a bit of a problem. That domino falls and the whole site defense collapses. Though he's not going to do it this time. Shelfie is going to get much more aggressive to make sure that that can't happen. Although, as I say that, no, he will not.
Zorte. Secret again. Gonna give it a go. Great spot to get information. Deny those outer players. It does leave you a little bit far from the action if an execute transpires. They're laying down a few nades. Kind of beta reaction. As they're posturing at the moment, Mike. A looks set to be hit.
What could be time like these players move back outside. This is to throw some outer smoke. Maybe just distract, pull some rotations, pull some faces. It's at least going to keep Shelfie locked in place. That's going to keep Zorte here in secret. Zorte's been dropped. Raijin found the opener. 45 seconds. Time is getting a little short. But they just need to crack through these first couple of kills. A lot's going to come down to Norby here in the tight angle. Oh, they're all on site, but the flashbangs are so good. Norby finds one. Can he get out? No, he cannot. This round is over. That's going to be 14 found for K23. That's going to be the money in the toilet for forZe. KENSI, the only player who can even save, and you know they're going to be hunting.
I'm in disbelief.
Oh, that is so disappointing. The razor-sharp forZe we were seeing on Mirage has been completely dulled here, Alan.
I wonder if on that round, so Zorte, he was secret. He had all the info. He could call, there's nobody out there, it's just a fake. The moment he's killed, you lose all that info. And I wonder if forZe were just in the first second of their transition thinking about rotating and they get completely blindsided by the exec. So, forZe, this is, I mean, remove the nameplates, Mike, and you might think K23 are forZe right now. And this is the same story as map 1. This has been a disaster on the CT side.
Tension hangs in the air. Cut it with a knife for forZe. This is an improbable round, but they do need to bring something. I mean, if they're going to get into this, this would be the time to do it, right? A round that you had no business winning. These A defenses have just done nothing, right? They've been flashed, they've been smoked, they've been mollied, they've been annihilated again and again. They're not able to hang on. And it seems like this might turn into more of the same. Unless the ramp play comes through first. KENSI aggressively postured on it. Zorte trying to come into support. Now it's going to be Zorte as the first contact. That flashbang actually catches. That's good damage. Can the D capitalize? Yes, it can. But only to the tune of 2. Shelfie looking for more, but he's not finding the kills. And they're down in towards lower, and no one is in position to stop them. Jerry trying to rotate through, but again, he just has a deke. It is only the pistols here. 18 seconds. He's mollied, and he's going to swing as a result. xsepower hears him and fights forward. That was bold, but it works out somehow, some way. They're still making this happen. xsepower won't be able to get away, but it falls just to 1. Shelfie has to attempt. He's got an AK. He's got 37 points of health. He's got no kit. He's a dead man. 15 rounds on the board. K23 making it happen here on Nuke.
Quite the role reversal. forZe, 9 rounds required just for overtime. Norby, he's having a good game, but it's the heavy hitters Shalfie, Zorte, we expect them near the front of the pack. Jerry's a good individual player for an in-game leader, and they've been silent so far. They've been muted. K23, lineup might be in flux. They're firing on all cylinders. xsepower, 2 KD right now, 18-9, and he has been a monster on Nuke.
Chalfie's going to try and take matters into his own hands, but Raijin's expecting this. He's anticipating. He's ready for the peek. He's ready for the angle. He's ready for the kill. So nicely done here. And now a 2-man advantage. Desperation Station here for forZe. It's been Desperation Station. They've completely lost ramp. The site down low is completely available for the taking. They're going to try and battle back into lobby to at least try and reclaim some sort of kills. Raijin might give it to them. He will. But it's precious little, except information. And in the meantime, well, they've got full heaven, and that's going to be Zorte out of play. So now the ace side taken, full control, a role reversal with the CTs, and a desperate attempt to claw back in for Jerry and Nori. What can they even hope to do up against 4? Every angle they could imagine to come through is covered off. They're going to have to create their own path. And it is pure desperation at this point. X5 and Mustang, an AWP in heaven. xsepower ready to eliminate it. It's X5 who takes the first contact, and it's all onto Jerry, the captain of the squad. It's desperate. He doesn't even have time anymore. He's withdrawing, and with this conceding the round, he knows he can't win. It's just time to pad the stats, and that's not even something he can do. Brutal beatdown there from K23, a reversal for these two teams through their map picks. And I mean, after a 9-6 half, it's astounding that forZe cannot get a single round on the board in defense.
Just no traction whatsoever on that CE side. Granted, they lost pistol, which made it quite a bit more difficult, but I just can't believe that the first 2 maps have been this one-sided. I can't believe that K23